Okay, hello everyone. We are here. We thank you guys for waiting. I'm super excited. I have my background from the original Princess stream, but I'm super excited because this is my first Patreon exclusive watch along that I might have accidentally tweeted out. So you know what? If you're not on the Patreon, that's totally chill. No big deal. So we're here to have a good time. So today we're watching a 1991's Beauty and the Beast, and I'm here with one of my good friends, Billy. How do you say your last name?
I get this all the time. Polahan.
Polahan. Okay, because I was gonna I forget where I was gonna say it, but I was like, I'm just gonna call him Billy. I couldn't even type it when I was like gonna post it on my account on the Patreon. I was like, I don't even know how to spell it. So
I just changed my Twitter name to just Billy.
Yes, so I couldn't even find it. So anyway, okay, so are you guys ready? Are you guys gonna watch? He said, Weston, hi Weston, and I saw Brienne was here for a second. He said #blame. Are Jake or PLD here? No, they are not. I don't know how to run do they help? I think they help run Patreons. I know, maybe. I think PLD does the call to action. Anyway, we're here and I'm ready to watch this. Antoine is here. Hello. Oh my God. Okay. Well, I'm just like, let's just jump into this. Let me open it. I'm watching it on Disney Plus.
Me too. I'm watching it from my Xbox.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to pause it at 0, 0, 0, 0.
I got it.
And then I'm going to count us down from 5. And then if y'all are watching with us, you can play along, watch along with us. That's the point of these. Okay. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
I know, this is one of my favorite movies.
Yes.
In general.
I was gonna have us watch Tangled because we have talked about our love for Tangled previously, but I am coming off a loss in the Video Chronic series, and you know what? I just watched it last week, and obviously it wasn't worth it because I didn't win. So I'm taking a break from Tangled. I'll watch it next week when I'm not as emo about my loss, but
you'll be fine. I'll save my smolder. I can do a pretty mean smolder.
Yeah. And I also want you on the Herbie Fully Loaded one. I'm going to be doing that because I wanted that to be the first one, but I wanted Janine to be there as well, and she couldn't make it, which is okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this movie.
I love this music.
Yes.
I don't know. As I've gotten older, I've really appreciated the effort that animation takes because it's really hard.
Yeah, it is, especially learning about how hand-drawn animation is made is so tedious, and the fact that they get to make it look so beautiful is so insane to me.
Yeah. I also love how it's stained glass.
Mm-hmm.
You never really see that in any other movie.
No. So I just watched Howard. Have you seen that yet?
I have.
Okay. That one messed me up, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. And I didn't know this for a long time, but this is the voice of Cogsworth as the narrator.
Okay, I could see it.
Yeah. He's also Jumba in Lilo and Stitch. Yeah. When I learned that, I was like, whoa.
Oh my God, Billy, I just got the idea that we should watch Enchanted Christmas on here.
Yes. Tim Curry.
Yes. Because that's they show that in that movie. They show that scene. Oh my God. Which is sad because that movie, as iconic as Tim Curry is, it's a little rough, but.
If you hear anything in the background, that's my dog and my brother. He just got home.
That's all good.
Yeah. No, I picked this movie for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
It's also pretty fucked up that he has till his 21st birthday.
Well, here's the thing is like, for me, like, well, didn't they figure out like recently, and then it was on like a million BuzzFeed articles, it's like, oh my God, he was 11 when he turned away the old woman. If it's been 10 years. Like, honestly, if I was 11, I'd probably close the door on her too. Stranger danger. Don't let her in your house.
Little town.
I'm like totally lined up with you.
Every day.
Like the one before.
Little town. I can do all the voices too, and it's very exhausting.
Yes. We all know I can do it if you tune into my Twitch streams. There goes the baker with his tray, like always. The same old bread and rolls to sell.
Every morning is the same. This morning that we came
to this poor provincial town. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, monsieur.
Where else to?
But it wasn't like so weird to watch or just to like experience when you saw the 2017 one and it was different and you're like, this is an out of body experience.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell, Hermione? Learn to sing.
Yes. You're denying she's a funny girl that been.
Good day. How is your family? I know like most of the lines.
I need 6 eggs.
It's too expensive.
I feel like I Need 6 Eggs has the same energy as Still I Think He's Rather Tasty from Aladdin. Well, like same energy of like just a random villager screaming that it's one of the iconic lines.
It's I guess it's a Howard Ashman trick.
Yes.
He did write the music for both of them. So.
He did. She is the real villain. She abuses power. Gaston, even though he is slightly...
We'll get to Gaston.
He at least tries to help save the town. Wait, Belle is the real villain?
Oh, hell no. Gaston's an asshole. He's a total Chad. I don't know.
I don't know.
To the rest of us is bad.
Wow, isn't this amazing?
Oh, yeah, Danny.
Danny, hello. Here's where she meets Prince Charming, but she won't discover that it's him till chapter 3.
I love how odd everybody else is drawn, and they're all calling her odd.
Well, it's also like I have like so many like just stupid fun facts in my brain about this movie, and one of them is that she is the only villager to be wearing the color blue.
You're the greatest hunter in all land.
When I heard the casting for the Beauty and the Beast 2017 movie, and they said Josh Gad is Leifu, that is the most accurate live action Disney casting for any movie. And we have Lily James as Cinderella. I will say Josh Gad is the most, like that was the most, I didn't even need to see it. And I was like, here for it.
I said she's gorgeous and I fell. In town is only she who is beautiful as me. So you're making plans to woo and marry Belle. And then these 3 thoughts.
Yes.
If I was ever going to perform this, I would be LeFou.
Yeah.
I'm not that tall, and I could probably do the voice, you know? What lovely flowers you see. This is the hard part.
Me through, I mean. There must be more than this provincial life.
Just watch, I'm going to make Belle my wife. She goes so but special. Almost peculiar and myself. I'm just happy anybody's tuning in right now. So
Yeah.
if you're tuning in, shout out to all.
Yeah, if you're watching this, like, please join in. I'll give you the time code.
I also like the juxtaposition of Gaston wearing red, which is the complete opposite of blue.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's about time you got your head
Read
out
those books.
of more important thing, like me. Talon's talking about it. It's not right.
Right for a woman to read. She starts getting ideas and thinking.
Possibly primeval. See, y'all don't need a
Thank
time
you.
code. Just, we're going to recite this thing ourselves.
My trophies.
Maybe some other time.
What's wrong with her? She's crazy. He's gorgeous.
Please, Gaston, I can't. I have to get home to help my father. Goodbye.
That crazy old loon. He needs all the help he can get.
Don't talk about my father that way.
Yeah, don't talk about your father that way.
My father's not crazy. He's a genius.
It's the gender reveal party.
It's a boy.
It's a boy. Shout out to Josh McCouga, who's gonna have a girl.
Yes.
I'll also say what else is perfect casting? Kevin Kline as Maurice.
Okay, yeah.
Surprisingly, like really good.
I think that the Beauty and the Beast cast is overall just a good cast.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that like you're like, ew?
I mean it this time.
You,
Yes, you
not really.
You went
Just
first
Emma.
when I
If
said
Emma
yes.
Watson could sing, I'd say she'd be perfect. But she does have
Yeah.
good look.
Yeah.
I always have.
I don't know.
What are we waiting for? I'll have this thing fixed in no
I don't know.
time.
Emma Thompson is a little out of the box, but I thought she was fine. But
I mean,
nobody
there's no way you're gonna beat Angela Lansbury, so
Yeah,
I would say
she's-
Emma Thompson is the closest. I guess.
Where do you get a crazy idea like that?
It's just that I'm not sure I fit in here. There's no one I can really talk to.
Yeah, I learned that Belle was supposed to be based off of like her design was supposed to be Audrey Hepburn, Judy Garland, Vivian Leigh, Grace Kelly, like old time Hollywood starlets. I could definitely see like Audrey Hepburn,
Yeah.
which really helps because Audrey Hepburn's my favorite actress. So
There you go.
I love how contrived this contraption is. Just this wood cutting machine.
Yeah. Is this animation just really amazing, or is it amazing because they keep going and maybe like making it 4K, like updoing it every few years because it's a classic compared to like other ones that are younger than it, like a 2000s Disney.
Yeah, it might be a combination.
Yeah, like no one's asking for the 4K Blu-ray release of Home on the Range.
Oh god, that'd be that drunk Disney.
Oh my God! Wait, do we just start a drunk Disney?
Welcome to Drunk Disney, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite Disney movies. I'm James A. Janice.
Oh my God, that was so much serotonin in that sentence. So two of my favorite things in the whole YouTube sphere.
Is James and Chelsea.
Yeah. And Dave DeVries or whatever the third
Yeah.
guy. Ugh.
Oh, no,
I
what happened
watched-
to Dave.
I watched Plus One because of him, which is an indie movie that came out last year with Jack Quaid, and it's so good. And he's a producer on it.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know about this.
Highly recommend. It's like, it was one of my favorite movies of 2019. Yeah, it was 2019.
With Huey from The Boys.
Yeah.
I love him in The Boys.
Okay, favorite Disney horse, and why is it Khan from Mulan?
I don't know, because Khan is drawn like
super curvy for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But he's also just like, I don't know. That'd be an interesting battle. Philippe versus Khan.
Yeah. Who would? But then also Maximus.
Max, yes, I love Maximus. He's like Javert from Les Mis.
Yeah.
I think we can agree that Philip's horse is like, it's weird looking.
Yeah.
That's my dad.
Oh, good.
Yeah, for a long time because of this movie, I was a little scared of wolves. But now they're my favorite animal.
So since I accidentally tweeted out like the what's it called? The link to this, I was just gonna retweet, like just tweet out the like actual link.
Yeah, go for it.
And I almost just put the StreamYard invite on my Twitter.
You get some like weird troll that just comes in. That happened to me one time during a Google Hangout. I stupidly tweeted out the Google Hangout link. And we had like this one guy said some very mean and very racist things.
Something that was cool about Howard was seeing them like record, like the Lumiere actor. What's his name?
Oh, Jerry Orbach.
Yeah. That was so cool. Just I didn't even realize that he wasn't French. Like he was just super French, and then he was like, "How was that?"
Yeah. He had some sweet eyebrows too.
Yeah.
These two icons, Lumiere and Cogsworth.
It's just that I've never seen the shop.
Cogsworth caught the Corona.
He really did.
Oh, you are soaked to the bone, monsieur. Come, warm yourself by the fire. Thank you. No. If I command you to stop right there. Oh, no, not the master's chair. I'm not eating. Hello there, boy. Oh. All right, this is on fire. I need charge.
Would you like a nice spot of tea, sir? It'll warm you up in no time.
No tea. No tea.
Always tea.
Hello. Allow me to explain. The gentleman must be lost in the woods if he was alone. Master, I'd like to take this phone. I was here to make the stop. It was all his fault. I tried to stop him.
Snitches get stitches, Cogsworth.
What are you doing here? I was lost in the woods and you're not welcome here. I'm sorry. You staring at nothing. So you've come to stare at the beast, have you? Please, I meant no harm. I just needed a place to stay. I'll give you a place to stay.
He later murdered him. Like probably like ripped out his guts and all that shit.
Bill's gonna get the surprise of her life, huh, Gaston? Yep, this is her lucky day. Thank you all for coming to my wedding. First guess I better go in there and propose to the girl.
I mean, like, how arrogant do you have to be in order to set up a fucking wedding?
That's like so aggressive.
You know, he's like one of those like hard right conservatives that like stalks his ex-girlfriends on Facebook
Oh yeah.
for sure, or like a one night thing.
Gaston, what a pleasant surprise.
Isn't it though? I'm just full of surprises. You know, Belle, there's not a girl in town who wouldn't love to be in your shoes. This is the day. This is the day your dreams come true.
What do you know about my dreams, Gaston?
Plenty. Picture this. A rustic hunting lodge, my latest kill roasting on the fire, my little wife massaging my feet. While the little ones play on the floor with the dogs. We'll have 6 or 7.
Dogs?
No, Belle. Strapping boys like me.
Imagine that.
Do you know who that little wife will be?
Let me think.
You, Belle.
Hi, Michael. Welcome.
Hi, Michael.
Speechless.
Icon. Never forget the birthday stream where I was like, "Hi, Michael."
Oh, the birthday stream. That was nice of her.
Yeah. There's just like, I know like this Little Mermaid, Lion King, Aladdin are like the top like Renaissance films, but there's just like no part of any of those 4 films that just doesn't slap for me. Like there's no boring scene, there's no like anything. Like they're just so good.
Yeah.
Mary, me, a wife that has orange rings. Madame,
Gaston, can't you just see it? Madame, Gaston, his little wife.
No, sir.
I guarantee you.
I want much more than this provincial life.
Yeah, running in a field with arms open.
Sound of Music.
It really is the Sound of Music.
I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I want it more than I can tell. Everyone's
might be grand. Have someone understand. I want so much more than they have planned. At Disney, they the animators that do Belle, or like they'll have people like draw an animation still. They always do that one of Belle with the flowers, or no, the dandelions. I just want to point out, I'm not Tina, and I'm not like 30 seconds ahead, and I'm not going like, oh, I'm sorry.
No, I can literally, like, the way that, that was really funny. The way that I know is I'm exactly at the same point as you is like, I can hear you, and it's like a perfect echo. Like, I like when there's at least one person on the stream who I can hear their audio, and then I just line up with that.
Cool.
I was trying to be hospitable.
hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? Are you here? Mom, there's a girl.
You just talk about how cute Chip is.
Yes.
Such long stories.
Okay. World building question. Does the Beast just have a bunch of child workers? Because at one point she's like, go like with your brothers and sisters in the cabinet, and there's a bunch of fucking little cups. So are they all little kids that were working in the castle?
Or are they all just clones of Chip?
Or are they adults, but they just happen to be the same size as Chip?
These are the existential questions we ask on Abby Friel streams.
Yeah. I know in the 2017 one, there was a deleted scene where like someone was a toilet or something.
Is anyone here?
Okay, thanks, Deb. Yeah, he for sure got like freaking pneumonia or something.
Yeah, do they become teapots when they're older? But I don't think they get older. I think that they were immortally stuck in that age. So Chip has been 10 years or like 5 years old for 10 years.
Yeah.
So then, like, does he have like kind of the same syndrome that happens to Kristen Dunst in Interview with a Vampire?
Or just the Twilight vampires?
Or yeah. Well, they're not children, so they don't totally.
That's true.
Like Kristen Dunst like resented Brad Pitt and like Tom Cruise because she was stuck as a baby.
Yeah.
Like a child. So
I just want to point out Robbie Benson, who's the voice of the Beast. He sounds nothing like the Beast. Like it's so weird hearing his regular voice. And this reveal, much better than the remake where it's just, oh, and then he's revealed. And everything is like boom, 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 boom in the remake. Here they're like taking their time and everything.
Michael has a good point. Why did none of them age? If he was 11, Beast did. If he was 11 when the curse was placed on him, unless he's supposed to still be 11 in a Beast body, which kind of tracks.
So then, Belle would have married a child, or is it like Shazam where he has like the mind of a child, but he has the body of a
yeah.
Help! Get me out of here! I also like that the Beast's eye colors are blue, which it seems like blue is a theme in this movie. Like Belle is intentionally the only one that has blue.
Yeah.
So later on with the Beast, because the blue overcoat.
Yeah. I love that.
So I just love the design of the Beast. Like he's like very werewolf-like. He's got this enormous like Quasimodo hump and gnarly looking claws and shit.
He's just like so perfectly designed in the way that he is, where he can be super scary, but you still learn to get emotionally attached to him eventually.
Yeah, he's got like a softness to him underneath that gruff exterior.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Sorkin is in the West Wing.
There's a drunk Disney like joke about this movie, and they're like, "It's my West Wing DVD collection or whatever."
Yeah, I got Brock Baker on that one.
Yes. Oh my god. And then he did the Enchanted Christmas one.
He did.
Honestly, like I tweeted Practical Folks like a year ago, and I was like, "Yo, where is the Revenge of the Sith drunk Star Wars?"
Yeah, they still need to upload it.
And they filmed the dinosaur one.
Yes. No one says no to Gaston. Gaston is definitely getting Me Too.
If Gaston was a person, he would have been Me Too'd in a second.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, so would James Bond.
So true.
Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here loves to be you, Gaston. Even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town as admires you. You're
Everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's odd and inspired by you.
It's not
very hard
to see why. No one's licked as Gaston. No one's quick as Gaston. No one's neck as incredibly thick as Gaston. No, there's no man in town at this thing. Perfect, a pure paragon. You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they prefer to be on.
One.
Pin like Gaston, no kingpin like Gaston. No one's
It's
got
got
a
a
sword
sword left in this chin like Gaston.
As a stress on an assignment, intimidating my word.
Are you excited for the Gaston and LeFou Disney Plus show?
I think it's weird.
It's the
Like-
most random spin-off to ever happen, maybe. But also,
Well, I mean, there's also the Prince Anders spin-off from Aladdin.
That- who wanted that? And it was not even funny enough that I was like, I want to see him again.
Yeah, it's just
I forgot about that one. That one's a lot to think about.
last inch of me's covered in hair.
Has anyone else noticed that Disney Plus has the worst closed captioning system, or is that just me? Not specifically with this movie, but the captions on most of the things I watch are not very accurate. The size of a barge.
Shirts like Gaston, beards like Gaston, then goes tromping
Around wearing
just like Gaston.
vest
I
on.
use antlers
There's in all of my decorating.
Which, by the way, if you watched the Schmodown match today, there's a question about this song.
And what does it say?
What does Gaston use for all of his decorating?
What round was it in?
Third round.
Okay.
It's a 3-pointer. It was a good match today. It was Perry versus Riley.
Riley, right? Because fun fact, for my exclusive Patreon stream, I did all the round ones. So for the tournament.
You did a good job.
Thank you. But if you have a problem with any of the questions, I did not do round one. So only if you have a problem with the questions. If you do like the questions, then I did do them.
Crazy old Maurice.
Crazy old
Maurice. The fool I've been thinking.
A dangerous pastime, I know.
Scooch is Bill's father, and his sanity's only so. Now the gears in my head keep turning. I looked at that loony old man. I promised myself I'd be married to Belle.
And now I'm involved in a plan.
Then we'll totally sucked.
Let's go.
Takes cheap shots like Gaston. Another drunk Disney joke. This is LeFou's best moment. Like, this for him is heaven.
Yes. I think this stream is just going to be us quoting drunk Disney.
Yeah.
I do that so much when I show people Disney movies. I'm like, I just want to make James's jokes, and then I'm like, okay, you know what? That's called stealing.
Yeah.
You don't do that. It's called Can't just be funny with someone else's jokes.
Yeah. And I love Chelsea. She's always just like, for all the Disney villains, she's just like, I would totally hook up with them.
Yes.
I don't know why she always sounds like a Valley Girl to me, but that's what I always.
That's how she kind of does turn into that one.
She kind of sounds like this all the time.
Yes.
And James does that head thing.
He does.
He bounces his head like a bobblehead a lot. And his hair bounces, and it's cool.
It'll turn out all right in the end. You'll see. Listen to me. Jabbering our robbers a supper to get on the table.
See, Michael agrees. The captions suck.
Yeah, they do.
Shall we usher in for dinner? Oh, let's see what I got in my drawers. Oh, embarrassing. Oh, here we are. You look ravishing in this one.
I do like how all the clothes are already in her size.
Yes. As if they were very much expecting a very specific person to come.
Yeah.
What's taking so long? I told her to come down.
And there's something I noticed in this movie. They're just like, she's going to be the one to break the curse and stuff. I'm like, just like chill out, guys. I know you're acting a bit selfish, but on the other hand, I understand.
Yeah.
So you fall in love with her. She falls in love with you.
See, they're just like really hammering in. They're just like, you have to do this.
These things take time.
The rose has already begun to wilt. It's no use. She's so beautiful. Well, look at me.
I say that line all the time to girls.
Does it work?
I say that line to myself whenever I like a girl. She's so beautiful, but look at me.
No, don't say that.
I'm okay.
When she comes in,
Just all right.
Come, show me the smile.
Also me.
Impress her with your radiant wings.
So be gentle.
Shower her with confidence.
But be sincere.
And above all, you must control your temper. Here she is. Good. Well, where is she? Who? Oh, the girl. Yes. Well, actually, she's in the process of circumstances, but they are. She's not coming.
I thought I told you to come down for dinner. I'm not hungry. You'll come out or I'll break down the door.
I could be wrong, but that may not be the best way to win the girl's affection.
It's really hard for me not to just quote this entire movie.
You know what? That's such a vibe, though. That's what you have to like with movies like this. It like most Disney movies, they reach a certain point of you just know the whole thing.
Yeah, you've seen it so many times. I definitely can do that with Lion King. I know that word for word.
I can do that with Tangled pretty well, or so I thought.
They go ahead and start. She doesn't eat with me. She doesn't eat at all. I know that some people don't like this because they think that Belle has Stockholm Syndrome. I'm using quotes.
Yeah.
Because it's not Stockholm Syndrome.
What is it? She falls in love.
She falls in love.
That's what it is.
Show me the girl.
She's really not so bad once you get to know her. Why aren't you giving him a chance? I don't want to get to know him. I don't want to have anything to do with him.
I'm just fooling myself. She would never see me as anything. A monster.
Okay, but like to just side with the inanimate objects or animate objects of the castle is they had a good point in that, you know, the whole like kidnapping thing isn't really going to work. That's really bad first impression, you know?
Especially he's like, you'll join me for dinner. That's not a request.
Like,
how about like letting her, like she even brings it up. She's like, you didn't even let me say goodbye to my dad.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, Lumiere. He can get it.
He really, like, Lumiere fucks.
He totally fucked that feather duster.
He did. So, like, here's the thing. Who are those other children? Let me know. Did he have child workers there?
I always love the joke. Somebody got turned to a toilet. I mean, that's got to be the worst job in the world.
Yes.
There's a deleted scene with Stephen Merchant in the remake, and he's just like, I'm going to go brush my teeth.
And then he is the toilet.
Yeah. And Lumiere's supposed to look like Fred Astaire, from what I can recall.
I can see that.
Yeah, 'cause he's very showy.
Yeah.
I am surprised at you. She's not a prisoner. She's our guest. We must make her feel welcome here. Right this way, mademoiselle. Keep it down. If the master finds out about this, we get our net. Of course, of course. What is dinner without a little music?
Monsieur, mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure we welcome you tonight. Now,
What's your favorite song in Beauty and the Beast?
What would be the favorite song in this movie?
Yeah.
Huh. It might be Our Guest.
Then I'll stop interrupting you.
Oh, no. I mean, it's your channel. It's your stream.
Provide the rest.
So there's your hot orders. Why
We only live to serve. Try the great stuff. It's delicious.
Don't
Don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, miss, this is Swans. There's never a second best.
Hold your name, you take a glass and then you'll be our guest. Be our guest, be our guest.
Fun babe.
Surface Flare Culinary Cabaret.
You're alone and you're scared, but the banquet's all prepared. I would just like to shout out the acapella beatbox remix of this song in Descendants.
Ugh, don't get me started. That was terrible.
It exists. It exists.
Because you raved about them.
I know.
I gotta say, first one, pretty good.
It
Second
literally
one,
doesn't. It only gets better. That
second
franchise.
one, pretty good. Third one is trash.
Are you serious? I would not
That's pretty
agree with
trash.
that, Billy.
No, I think
Why?
2 might be my favorite.
2 is the strongest because it has the best
Yeah.
soundtrack.
Yeah, I do love What's My Name.
Oh my god, that song is so good. Like sometimes I'll just literally only play that song and be like pretend I'm Uma and I'm like, what's my name? Uma. Or whatever.
Yeah, no. And my 2 favorite characters are Harry, Hook, and Gil. I love those dudes.
The Gil being Gaston's son, I wish would have been addressed more.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, I'm Gaston's son.
And then that's it.
Sort of a surfer bro.
Yeah,
But he's so nice.
I know. Is that a spot?
We want the company in price. We got a lot to do. No, they should have gotten Michael Caine in the remake.
Also, they should have got Michael Caine. But also the thing that bothered me most about Gil was that he was super blonde. And I don't believe,
Gaston's got jet black hair.
Yeah, so that was the only weird thing that I was like, are we really
I figured it out. His mom is one of the bimbos, and they're blonde.
oh my god, you're so right. Okay, it solved itself.
Course.
One by one.
Do your shouts,
And if I'm done,
and
then you'll
sing
see
your
what to
songs
sleep
to
as you
my
digest.
Hop your feet up at the night. Be our guest. Be our guest.
Be our guest.
Please be our guest. And then, for whatever reason, it cuts to black in the remake.
Yeah.
I was
Also,
just
I'm still recovering from what's her face winking at the camera. Mrs. Potts.
Mrs. Potts. That was freaky.
That was freaky. That was the worst
just
part of that whole movie.
Who said anything about it being enchanted? Yeah. I mean, but yeah, like the transition's perfect. She's like, oh, this is great. Why don't we have a look around? Transitions into, West Wing. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Why do they need to change that?
Perhaps you'd like to take. I'm sure you know everything there is to know about the castle.
Oh, no. Actually, yes, I do. As you can see, the suit of the socks tweaked away to reveal a windows of the footprint design, simply unusual invertible ceiling. This is yet another example of the neoclassic.
Pretty sure those armor, or that armor is from Scooby-Doo.
It has mad Scooby-Doo vibes. Specifically the movie with Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yes. He's so cool. Also.
Yeah, I want to meet that whole cast of Scooby-Doo. Like, I love all those actors.
Not to brag, but at Celebration, I specifically wanted that photo op with Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh, does that picture exist?
Yeah, it's me and Rasika.
Oh my God! Wait,
We did a photo op with Freddie Prinze Jr. and Taylor Gray.
that's so cool.
Yeah. Rasika messed up the picture because he had his eyes closed the first time. Yeah, no. That was my first day at Celebration, and it was magical, honestly. That's another thing that I love about Belle is that she's really the only princess that reads.
Yeah.
Like her and Rapunzel, I guess.
We know Ariel writes. She wrote her name.
Yeah. I have some problems with Ariel.
Oh God. Don't come for her like that. Ariel was my number one.
And don't get me wrong. I've grown to like her a lot more, but there are still some problems that I have with her. It's mostly like little things. And she's a hell of a lot better than Aurora, because Aurora is dull as a rock.
Yeah, but that's not Aurora's fault.
I know, that was just... They didn't know how to write women in the 50s.
Yeah.
Another thing, remake, The West Wing looks pretty good. Here, it's like, oh shit, like, he fucked that room up.
Yeah. He really threw a fit.
Like this little moment right here when she sees the torn photo and she's like, she's looking at the eyes.
It just didn't hit different in a lot of... I think the Beauty and the Beast movie was the most... No, it's Lion King. But before Lion King, it was Beauty and the Beast that was like beat for beat the same. But they tried to change it up a little bit. Lion King frustrated me with how much it was. Literally
Again, in the remake, she gets like 5 feet before the flower, before the beast is like, get the fuck out of here. And here she's like, taking the vase off. She's like almost touched it. Pretty good movie. Don't get me started on how much I hated that Lion King remake.
Oh,
Ooh.
It's a lot.
Oh boy, I don't hate most movies, and I know hate is a strong word.
But that movie, it just wasn't doing anything different that deserved a whole production.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
I don't care how good it looks. Have you seen that Mulan remake?
I have watched it, yes.
Yeah, I keep hearing
That will
that's-
that will be all I say is that I have watched it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel like spending $30 on plus the Disney Plus subscription to watch
Yeah.
one movie. Brienne, we are at the part where Bella's fending off the wolves.
We're currently at 48, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then you can line up with Billy's audio.
Yeah, if you can't hear my audio. Or you could just live up to your namesake and miss the movie.
Here now. Don't do that. Just hold still. If you hold still, it wouldn't hurt as much. If you hadn't frightened me, I wouldn't have run away.
Well, you shouldn't have been in the West Wing.
Well, you should learn to control your temper. Now hold still. This might sting a little. By the way, thank you for saving my life.
The way that her hair is animated really makes me wonder, like, the physics of how that looks. Because, like, when girls cosplay it, it's very, like, the way they do it, it's like no one's hair is that.
That perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except for that one hair that she always brushes back.
Yeah. But, like, just the bangs that, like, defy gravity a little bit.
Yeah.
And just.
It's the same thing with Ariel's hair, that giant swoop.
Yeah. Like, no, the only people that are, like, able to do it are, like, the cosplay wig people.
That is true. Disney hair is unattainable.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. Also want to shout out Ryan's channel that was here earlier. I don't know if they're still here.
Yeah. Hi, Ryan.
I am keeping a tab on the live chat.
Brienne said Disney hair is unattainable. I don't even know. I don't even know if there's like a Disney hair that I like have similar hair to.
That. I love that that's Frollo.
You love what?
The Insane Asylum guy, that's Frollo. Like, that blew my mind.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you didn't hear that voice?
Really? I'm streaming. Oh. My roommate closed my door.
Another thing this movie does is they don't tell you how long, like, the timeline is. I think that's really smart.
Yeah. I think, well, just giving it more time especially makes it more.
I never felt this way about anyone. I want to do something for her. But what? Well, there's beautiful things.
Flowers, chocolates, promises you don't intend to keep.
It has to be something very special.
Tiana's hair. It's not bad.
I just need to shout out that my mom texted me right now and asked what photos of Chris Evans leaked? ? So I have to answer that right now.
That requires a Chris Evans laugh where he grabs his boob.
And just goes, oh my God. What a gem.
It's the best. Another thing, the reveal of the library, done much better here.
Yes. I just don't get how like I am a Disney stan. It's not pictured in my room right now, but behind the camera is all Disney decorated stuff on my desk. Not that that proves that you're a Disney fan. But
I can back that.
Yes, but at the same time, there's so much money in production, and I understand people want to cash in on your nostalgia, but I just can't relate to getting a chance to do that film and do Lion King and do Aladdin kind of did a bit of different stuff, but do these movies and make it less exciting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think the remakes of the Silver Age movies like Cinderella and Jungle Book are actually much better. When they try to do the Renaissance movies, they suck.
Well, that's because both Cinderella and Jungle Book, I would put Maleficent in there. I would even say Alice in Wonderland. They don't have a lot of material to work with, and they get to do their own thing, and it turns out to be a pretty solid movie, especially Cinderella makes the most out of nothing. And so I do love Cinderella, though. I'm not going to roast. I'm not going to roast the actual OG Cinderella movie, but Jungle Book too. That movie was so solid. Pete's Dragon is forgotten about, but that one was fine.
It's a really good one.
Yeah. There's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined. He's dear and so unsure.
Nobody feeds birds like Gaston.
No one does.
I think
next time we should do a drinking game.
I think that calls for a drink attack.
Oh my God.
And then there's Dave who's just drink attack.
What's your favorite drunk Disney episode?
Oh shit. There's so many good ones. I love Home on the Range. Snow White is where Chelsea gets the most drunk.
Yes.
Eat it, bitch.
Alarming.
I like the Tarzan one. Oh, Brother Bear.
Oh, Brother Bear is one of the best.
They watched that snuff film at the post credits.
Oh my God, the scariest thing. It legit is the scariest thing you'll ever see.
Yeah. The one thing that made me laugh in that freaking remake was when he threw the snowball at her.
Fucking chucked her. Oh my God.
She would have fucking died.
A few days more. There may be something there that wasn't there before.
Something there that wasn't there before.
There may be something there that wasn't there before. What's there, Mama? I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, I forgot this left out Human again.
Yeah, is that cut available on Disney Plus?
I don't know if it's on Disney Plus.
Because something that I do appreciate about Disney Plus, and I don't know if they're actively trying to continue to do this, is a lot of the especially animated movies have their DVD and Blu-ray features available, and I think that's something that's so vital to me as a consumer for streaming services is behind the scenes stuff instead of just having the movie.
Yeah, that's why I love Criterion movies. They're a bit pricey, but they are loaded with special features.
Yeah.
You know everything there is to know about that movie.
Yeah. Because I was a big Blu-ray person, especially for Disney movies. For the first last 3 years before Disney Plus came out, I was collecting a lot of Disney Blu-rays, and then Disney Plus was remember that $500 you spent on Blu-rays the last 2 summers?
Yeah,
Ha-
I got all the signature
Yeah.
collection. Literally right next
Oh,
to me.
I was obsessed with the signature collection, and like I was just like wanting to collect all of them and get them on my like Disney movies anywhere, and then like LOL. And like I'm not like a big like I like physical media more, but as of where I'm at with my life right now, where I'm constantly moving,
Yeah.
digital is
Exactly.
the way to go right now.
I mean, you could always just fly out to PJ's house. He's got like every movie.
And
ever
steal all of them.
made. I'm surprised he doesn't just like swim in his Blu-rays like Scrooge McDuck in the vault.
He really does.
He really should do that. I mean, that would
He
be
should.
fun. It'd be a bitch to like put back, but
Mhm.
man, would that not be fun? Shout out PJ Campbell.
Shout out PJ. He's about to be on Video Chronic quiz.
Yeah. Also, he's the name of Pete's son.
Let's be fun, ever
Just
to
to
shore as the sun will rise.
This awesome shot that I saw in theaters too, and even then, like on an IMAX screen, like you know the iconic shot of like the chandelier and them dancing.
Yeah.
Pacha gif of him.
Miss Movies, what is clamshell VHS? I know what VHS tapes are, but what are clamshell? Is that a movie series?
I'm a boy.
Son as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Have you been to this restaurant in Disney World?
No, I want to. I want to try.
Oh my
Christmas.
God. It's life changing. Oh my God. It's one of the most recent, like, new additions to Disney World that isn't Star Wars Land. That's like, oh my God, I'm in the movie.
Yeah.
It's like this in Star Wars Land, or not Star Wars, and Cars Land have been the most recent for me where it's like, oh my God, I'm
Nice.
literally in a Disney movie.
Sweet. Well, I'm gonna say this publicly, or if it's for the Patreon, but whenever this pandemic's over, I got a friend that works at Disney. He said he'd hook me up, and I'm just gonna go to Disney World for a week.
You should.
I don't know.
Not right now.
No, when this whole mess is over, it might be a while, but
Yeah, I feel like everyone's
Yeah,
going
do
to
it.
be like going everywhere they wanted to go because they're like, I'm never going to let that happen again.
yeah.
If only I could see my father again, just for a moment. I miss him so much.
This movie also gives me hope because I'm very, very single, and I'm just like, I'll find my Bill,
You will.
Somewhere.
You will, Billy.
and you'll find your beast. I don't know if they ever said his name.
Disney used to package their movies in a huge squishy like casing that was referred to as clamshell casing. Image search. Okay.
I think I know what she's talking about. The old Disney VHS is like they're big and bulky.
I have those.
Yeah. Like they
Okay.
had some pretty sweet artwork too.
Yeah, I have a lot of those. One of my friends was getting rid of theirs, and I was like, can I just have them? Oh my God. So I've also been low-key collecting them, and I didn't even know. But
You mean I'm free?
what was I gonna say to that? I just watched recently, if y'all have ever watched the channel on YouTube called Yesterworld, it's a lot of like defunct and closed Disney rides, but I just watched a whole 30-minute video on like the history of like the Disney Vault and like why they've done that, and like it was a really cool video. And then I watched a video on the whole history of Disney Toon Studios.
Ooh.
And like that whole thing. And just like the first video was about just Disney's home video history and how they've evolved over time. And now it doesn't matter because we're all just paying for different streaming services.
Yeah. You know what I will say? I want to call out Disney and say they need to release Song of the South. I know it's racist, but like if you put like the warning, like a Leonard Maltin warning or whatever before it, you know, like
Yeah.
this is the time period and stuff. I don't really see the difference because they've done that with other stuff.
Well, they used to They used to air just the cartoon parts on Disney Channel.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I know, I get it, why they want to do it, but you can't. It happened. You can't ignore it.
yeah.
Don't get no Evermore. So that's something I did like. It's actually
Well, I
good.
think that's such an important moment for Beast that he like. I feel like each Disney movie, like there's one character that like you just wish had a song and they don't get it. Like Frozen, it's Kristoff. Like we got Lost in the Woods eventually, but
Yes.
Little Mermaid, I think Eric, like, and both Eric and the Beast get redemption in the Broadway shows. But
Does Eric really need redemption? I mean, he gets his song, yeah.
I mean, Eric is kind of the worst, but like, I think it's just because we don't really understand what he's going through a lot. Like, he's just kind of like, I guess I like this mute girl, but I also like this girl that saved me that I can't really find. So,
yeah. It's like, make up your mind, Spider-Man. Because he was the voice actor for Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did get that reference.
Don't worry, mademoiselle. We'll take good care of him.
It's Frollo.
Father's not crazy.
That is.
We all heard of him.
No, I won't let you.
Maurice, tell us again, old man. Just how big was the beast? He was enormous. I'd say at least 8 feet. No, more like 10 feet. Don't get much crazier than that.
This movie just also goes by so fast. Like, not in a bad way.
Yeah.
Do this.
We already got like a half hour left.
I know.
It's a shame about your father.
You know he's not crazy, Gaston.
I might be able to clear up this little misunderstanding.
If what?
If you marry me.
What?
One little word, Belle, that's all it takes.
I did like Luke Evans as Gaston, though.
Yeah. I would have cast The Rock or Hugh Jackman, but Hugh Jackman would be too old.
Yeah.
And The Rock is like, actually, he could still probably do it.
Mhm.
Please, I know he looks vicious, but he's really kind and gentle.
In my room at my house in Illinois, the entrance to my room, because I lived in like the top floor, was I had a big Gaston's Tavern sign. And so that's what you look at. So like my Wi-Fi was called Gaston's Tavern
Sweet.
because it was just, that was what we called my room.
Actually, this might be my favorite song, the Mob song.
This is an underrated song.
We'll make havoc on our village if we let him wander free. So it's time to take some action, boys. It's time to follow me.
It's also like there's so much like subtext to this song. I feel like just that fear of the other is always gonna motivate people.
Yeah.
And what?
People,
No, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, people just fear what they don't understand. You know,
Yeah.
like cliche.
And they'll listen to people like Gaston in that moment, and because they're scared. If you're not with us, you're against us. Like that's some tea. That's some tea.
Oh.
Some tea. So, screw your courage to the sticking place. I remember in some behind the scenes feature, people were like, what does that mean? And Howard Ashman was like, it's from Shakespeare. It kind of sounds cool. And then in Hamilton, Angelica says that to Alexander. And I only noticed that a few days ago when I rewatched Hamilton. And I thought of specifically this song.
I had to warn the beast.
Nice.
This is all my fault. Oh, Papa, what
They need to put Hamilton on Twitch Sings before it leaves. I know.
I
wanna
also, they
show
said
my
they put more
skills.
songs on there, but I couldn't tell what they did.
Nobody kills beasts like Gaston.
Nope.
Yeah,
Takes
Bundy.
a shot. That's a Bundy.
That's a Bundy. And you can bet on it.
Oh
Cue
my god.
Zac Efron in the background
Yeah.
of wherever the heck you're at right now. College, I guess.
Yeah.
So, the castle is under attack.
This isn't working.
Oh, yeah, we must do something.
Wait, I know.
What should we do, Master?
It doesn't matter now. Just let them come.
That was me in high school. Just a super depressive emo kid. I was just like, life doesn't matter. And I had super long hair so I could flip it.
Hold on, I'm gonna replug in my light because it's
Okay.
flashing right in front of me. It's annoying me. Okay, I'm back.
This is the scene where they murder a bunch of people.
Yeah, where they straight up just kill all the villagers.
I mean, Chip almost kills Belle and Maurice.
He really does.
You guys gotta try this.
Oh yeah, the Wilhelm scream.
Yep.
The
See, there's the children. What? Does she have other kids that she just doesn't mention?
Is there a
Is
Mr.
Chip her
Potts?
favorite? Is there a Mr. Potts?
Does she reproduce asexually? Who knows?
Yeah. That question is answered in the remake, but what is it in this one? Also, he
Yeah.
has Ariel colors when he. That's like so intense to think about. Him ripping her like feathers out.
We killed some people. Like the dresser falls from like two floors onto this dude. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Like there are some people that just like at the end of their life they're gonna have to say like, well, they'll be dead, but they're gonna be like, I got killed by like a teapot,
Talking drawer.
a drawer. I got killed by a closet.
Oh yeah, never really thought. Gaston has blue eyes as well, and his cape is blue as well. I don't know what the significance is, but
Yeah.
I guess he's got like a darker blue.
Mm-hmm. Do you subscribe to the theory that his name is secretly Adam? Or do you stand by that his name is Beast?
I call him Beast, but I'm okay with him being called Adam.
Yeah.
So whenever I hear Adam in that context, I always think of Paint, the Disney Ever After,
Yes.
who is on all the Lion King episodes.
I think when I asked you like drunk Disney favorite episodes, I was thinking about mine, and I would say maybe Lion King like 2 or 1.5 are like.
Oh, those are great.
Those are great too. I think my favorite all time though is a Goofy movie.
I only just watched a Goofy movie last year.
The movie or the drunk Disney?
No.
Oh my
no,
goodness.
The movie.
Okay, I think there's a whole like starting in like 2015, it became like cool to like a Goofy movie. I don't know. It became like a personality trait for film Twitter. So like all respect there that you hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I also don't mean to come for people that love a Goofy movie because I also do. But like there was a moment where everyone was just like, I'm really quirky because I like Goofy movie. And I was not necessarily here for that energy.
Yeah.
Beast.
Yeah, shit, this movie's flying.
Yeah, like I feel like we just started.
Right? It feels like maybe an hour has passed. Or not even.
Yeah, I guess we're at an hour 16. Okay, but the music when he turns into human, oh my god, chills every time. Also, she would never be able to save him.
Splat.
Thank you, Brienne.
I was not here for that energy. You weren't standing a Goofy movie at that
I
time.
wasn't. I mean, I also like, I only had really watched it for the first time in like maybe like 6 years ago.
Yeah. Another thing, you guys should totally check out the Drunk Disneys. There's a ton of them. And they are great. It is weird to see Chelsea with long hair, though.
Yeah.
Because I was
Now
introduced to...
Do you watch Dead Meat now?
Oh, I've been watching Dead Meat for like 2 years now.
Yeah, I only watch the Dead Meat ones for movies that I've seen, and so I haven't seen a lot of horror movies, but I like, and I'm going to start listening to the podcast, but I am listening to one podcast, and then I'm going to like finish that podcast, and then I'm going to listen to Dead Meat.
Yeah. James and Chelsea, they're engaged, and they like to get scared together. Just straight up dies. I like how he's the only one that dies, too.
Yeah.
Nobody else gets frozen. And like this 5-minute scene of everybody just slowly dying, becoming an inanimate object.
I forgot about that. That's like so scarring.
Really fucked up.
Especially Chip. Like Chip does not deserve that.
Yeah. I said yeah and nice so many times. Take a drink every time you hear that.
Okay, here's my thing. I think something that newer Disney movies are lacking is like a good song for a finale. Like why do people just not do that anymore? It happened in freaking Tangled, Frozen 2, Moana has one. But like there's just like this whole trend of like not even having just like a chorus reprise like this does. I don't know why. That just like really bothers me. Like it's a musical. It should be a musical at the beginning and at the end.
Yeah. I mean, literally, this ends with the reprise of Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, like that's all it needs. Like Little Mermaid kind of does the same thing. Like at the very least, just do that.
Yeah, this music's awesome. Alan Menken and Howard Ashman. Nothing like it. It's Dan Stevens as well. Or as I know him, Matthew Crawley. I love
right.
Downton.
Downton Abbey is one of the best shows of all time. Also, I know we're not watching the other Beauty and the Beast, but like that one part where she was like, I kind of like the beard, and then he growls. That was
weird.
That was not okay.
You know what? I just realized there's the two like actors from Downton Abbey that made it into mainstream both starred in Disney remakes. Dan Stevens and Lily James. Think about it. You see them all the time.
You're right. Because even that main girl, like she's only done TV really since whatever her name is.
Oh,
the one that was married to Dan Stevens in the show.
Oh, Mary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on Mary. She's a bitch.
She is. She was the worst. I was always like fan favorite Sybil. I like how this movie's
Sybil.
ending and we're just talking about that.
And she was the most attractive.
Yeah.
Guy, so.
I felt bad. I felt bad for Edith, but you know what? Everyone was shady.
Happily ever after.
Yeah.
I mean, she should have gotten it with another guy, but you know.
Whatever. See, like, where's all his brothers and sisters that she mentioned?
Yep. Great transition right here. The swinging around.
I can't look at the background people for too long because they really don't move. And if you look at them for too long, it ruins it. But
Of course, mon ami. I told you she would break the spell. I never let her offend. And I believe I told you. No, you didn't. I told you. You most certainly did not. You pompous, paraffin-headed You overgrown pocketbook. Stop so.
There's no Paul Rubens flute either.
also, I love how the first thing they did is that she was like, okay, I'm going to get dressed up. We're going to dance.
In the same dress, by the way.
Yeah.
This gives me Sleeping Beauty vibes of them.
Well, it's the same exact animation.
Yeah. And then
Brienne, don't
on this beautiful glass, stained glass. It's like a storybook.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I know.
Brienne's
making me sad about not being at Disneyland or Disney World or any Disney park.
I've never been to Disneyland.
Oh my goodness, Disneyland.
I was supposed to go this year. You get that sweet cover of
Peebo Bryson.
Yeah, Peebo Bryson and
who's the Peebo Bryson of like today's world? Okay, there's I don't know if it would still be available, Brienne, but when I was like a kid, so probably 10 years ago now, over 10 years ago, they had Haunted Mansion Clue, and it was the best board game of my life.
Really?
Yeah, so cool. You go to the different like rooms in the mansion. Wow, we stand.
Yeah.
But yes, this was a fun stream. This was a fun watch.
Yeah.
I mean, it's never.
Hang out with friends.
Yeah, I always love hanging out, and like this is my way to hang out with my Schmodown friends. So, thank you guys
even
for
though
watching.
I'm not part of the Schmodown officially, but you know.
You know what? Everyone who I've met online is just categorized as Schmodown.
True,
so,
but I'm not a writer.
You know what? That's okay. That's okay. You're wearing a Fight Club shirt, so.
That's right, best faction.
Yeah.
Before he retired.
Yeah.
I always teased Janine about that.
It really was, though. Sorry, just drinking out of my very big water bottle. Thanks, Paul, for stopping by.
Thank you.
Thank you guys thank you to everyone who watched along, and if you popped in, thank you as well. I had so much fun. Billy, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at BBusterBill. All the B's are capitalized. You can find me on Instagram at Billy Batson's Lightning. Nothing's capitalized. I also got a podcast that I do with my buddy Raul Rodriguez called See You Next Summer. And it's SYNS Pod is the Twitter. And we just did the Bill and Ted movies. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Check that out. Please check that out. That is a good podcast.
We've been having a ton of fun doing it, and it's not a big audience like the Schmodown or It's a Wonderful Podcast, just like our friends. But
yeah, no,
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so be sure to check that out, everyone. Brienne said you can buy Haunted Mansion Clue for $250. So maybe you'll have to bid for that. Okay, well, y'all can find me. I mean, if you're here, you probably already follow me on stuff, but y'all can find me at Abigail Friel on all social media. And please, 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 please subscribe to the Schmodown TikTok. It takes 2 seconds to make a TikTok account. You don't even have to have a TikTok account. Just create an account, follow the Schmodown, and delete it for all I care. I just would love some more followers, but also check out the content that I'm making because it's really fun. And I am open to any suggestions or any clips that you guys want to see on the account. And I've been working really hard on it. So please follow it there. But yeah, this was super fun. And I am also open to movies that y'all want to see on this channel in general and on my Patreon, because I love doing these watch-alongs. So I want to watch all these movies with all my friends. So be sure to just hit me up on my Patreon or on any social media. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching again, and we'll see you later. I'm trying to press the button.